Hey guys, so I'm back. I know I'm a little earlier than I said I was going to be. We had some complications. This is my buddy Jackie.
Hi.
I think you met Jackie yesterday, you guys. So we're now driving sort of back into the settlement. It's been a bit nuts, so thank you for bearing with us. If you lose us again, stay tuned. We'll probably try and hook up with you. Let me show you something far more fascinating than my face, which is the beautiful and lush countryside of Uganda, which I did not anticipate in any way, shape, or form. This to me was, I don't know why, I'd envisioned something kind of arid. It's like so lush, so gorgeous. So we're in the district of Yombe, and in the largest refugee settlement in the world, at 272,000 inhabitants, I believe.
Yeah, one of the things about that's interesting about the area we're driving through right now is many of the people who live here are from Uganda. This is their community, and it's interspersed with the refugee camp, with the refugee settlement. And so much of what's been going on is building strong community relations between the community that's hosting refugees and the refugees themselves.
So yeah, road's a little bumpy, but I don't know. It's rock and roll. I'm trying to see if you guys can, if I can read any of your questions. Thank you so much for bearing with us, by the way. Hello from Sweden. Hi, Sweden. That's Kelly Ortiz. Taryn Brandy says, how long do you plan on staying there? Thank you, Taryn. I plan on staying here another couple of days. I'm just going to show you the countryside. More interesting than me. Check it out. Only another couple of days, Taryn. That's what I'm doing. And then, unfortunately, I wish I had more time to stay here. I'm certainly coming back. It's just beautiful here. I can't imagine how amazing the people are. Check this out. And this is Charles, by the way. Hi, Charles.
Hi guys. I'm quite busy focusing.
Yeah, Charles is kind of busy. We will die if he does not focus on the road. So, and you guys met Sarah before.
Hi. One of the things that we really depend on in Oxfam when we're visiting programs is our drivers. It's important that they understand the communities that are usually from the communities that we work in. And just yesterday we ended up with 2 flat tires.
Right.
We ended up with 2 flat tires on our way out to a different camp in Duffy, and very quickly everyone was able to resolve it. We were able to get back on the road. So,
Sarah, how long? What's our ETA on the next? It's basically like for the last 20 minutes, all I've been saying is, Sarah, where's the signal? So what's our ETA on the next place?
3 minutes away.
3 minutes away. All right, guys, enjoy the bumpy ride. I'm stoked that you're with us. I've got a few people. I'll answer some questions while you guys are here. Tennille Stewart says hello from Canada. I say hello back, fellow Canadian. Doing a great job, says Nudrat. Thank you so much. Ramona says, where'd you go? Well, it's tricky around here, Ramona. There isn't a lot of signals. But look, giant cellular tower in the distance. Can you see that? Enjoy it. Wherever you are in the world, enjoy that, because you're coming along with us courtesy of that tower. God, I love technology. Oh boy.
We're coming in, yeah?
We're coming in.
I think so.
So we've had an exquisite adventure today through the settlement. We met an incredible gentleman just before. What was his name? What's the guy's name?
Augustine.
Augustine.
He's going to join us in a minute.
So Augustine will be joining us. Augustine showed us some homes that were built in another zone in the settlement. Some of the inhabitants of the settlement actually had built model homes in a competition. Incredible craftsmanship. See what the folks have done with the little resources that they had. Now check this out. Welcome to Bitty Bitty, everybody. Welcome to Bitty Bitty. How rock and roll is that? So, what's up?
She can explain what this is.
Oh yeah, sure. You want to take it for a second, Sarah? You take it.
Sure. So as Daniel said, Bitty Bitty is now the world's largest refugee settlement. Just behind me is where there used to be the reception centre for the settlement. Last year there Sorry, folks, I'm new to Facebook Live. Last year, when people were fleeing South Sudan at rates of 6,000 people per day, this place was absolutely full with people wanting to register and waiting for plots of land to be settled on. Now the refugee camp is closed. It's reached its capacity at 272,000 people. I will pass back to Daniel.
Thank you. Much love and good vibrations from all of these people. That was from Marina Ferry. I'm going to throw a question at my pal over here. I'm going to wait till the next. What views? Every time I see this, it reminds me of how blessed I am, says Sukason. Me too, Sukason. Hello from Greece. I wish I could pronounce that name. I cannot read Greek. Oh my God. Gillian McComb says, oh my God, are you from Scotland too?
I am indeed.
All right.
From Glasgow.
Let's check it out. So what am I looking at over here? What am I looking at over here?
So this is where the reception centre was. People would sleep in the big tented areas that you had, and that would be protection from rain or sun during the day. And they would also receive hot meals over here. This looks like the area that people queued for food. Everyone gets 2 hot meals per day when they were in the reception centre, and that would be. But some people would also cook food here as well. The queues, when it was 6,000 people per day, the queues for food would have been massive and well outside these buildings.
It's unreal.
What's crazy, and it was one of the things that struck us the most when we came in, is that just how, like Jackie, it's the development of it, right? Like, so compared, we were in Vepi yesterday, and I kept saying to Jackie, like earlier on, like one of the most incredible things about it was how much of a city it felt like, and like Jackie sort of pointed out to me that like a lot of the folks here hadn't even arrived until like August or September of last year,
yeah.
and it all. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say very quickly, they look for ways to, very clever and creative ways to recreate a community wherever they end up settled within the camp. So the community we were just in, for example, you're going to meet a gentleman in a minute who, Augustine, who helped. They actually held a contest throughout the settlement to see what was the smartest, most clever way to set up a plot. And so this particular model had a home, it had a kitchen, it had latrines, it had a guest area. They had some really creative ways that they were handling growing crops in the area. And then that gets replicated throughout the settlement. So you're going to meet him in a minute, Augustine. He was is an English teacher. Before he left South Sudan, and now he's playing an important community leadership role here in the settlement, where he helps make some important decisions, and he's also helping promote hygiene in the camp, so we can keep the health risk down and do all that. So you're going to meet him in just a few minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy how developed this. Like there are places around where you'll see, like people have just set up shop, right? So there'll be markets and whatnot, and there'll be. I mean, I'll get it off me. There'll be markets, and like actually what you can see up in the distance here is like a whole marketplace. I'd take us into it if it wasn't complete and utter chaos. But yeah, man, it's just like it's amazing how resourceful people get. We were looking at, for example, today. I was looking at an oven that a woman had built. It was just incredible, like what she'd fashioned out of just mud and spare bicycle parts. She had created this oven, which just blew my mind. Anyway, I wish we weren't near this. What else can we talk about?
So, if you point the camera up here, we have the water tanks. Water provision is one of the most important things within the refugee settlement. People need water to survive, and it's one of the things that Oxfam provides within the settlement, and we also provided emergency water here last year when people were just arriving. So vast majority of people coming through were getting the access to the water from these standpoints. At the moment, and yesterday in fact, we saw some boreholes being drilled, because at the moment water is still getting brought in and into tanks like this. and we're working to produce a much more sustainable water source so that it lasts longer and is more cost effective in the provision as well.
It's unreal. We met a monkey. I was urged pretty violently not to touch him so that I didn't have to have be carted off to a hospital. Apparently it was kind of violent. Yeah.
Touching monkeys is not allowed.
Touching monkeys is not the smartest thing that I've ever wanted to do. What else could we talk about? Well, actually, these guys here are kind of fascinating. These guys here they're called Boda Boda. They're like a taxi service here. The guys who ride motorcycles. You see, there's like 2 or 3 people on the back. It's kind of become an amazing little function around the settlements. And you'll find it, actually in Kampala, it's kind of abundant as well. Like you'll see the motorcycles taxiing people around. Let's ask some questions. Yeah, let's do it. Let's walk. Let's come with us on a journey, people. Let's see. Hello from the Philippines, says Shira Mo. Hey guys, says Jameez Clark. Luca says hi from Germany. Hi Luca. I just tripped over. Rianne, Miss, says hello from Wisconsin. I said hello back. Wisconsin. Yes.
Midwesterner.
If I can just turn this around. I can without. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wicked. You can see what I can. I just reversed the camera. I didn't even know I could do that. That's so nice. Okay, so you're walking with us.
And what we're walking towards is a trading centre market for people that's organised by a mixture of people from the host community coming to sell goods and also refugees who've been able to set up small businesses to start earning an income.
Layla Adams says, great job, you guys. I want to stump Jackie with a question. Come on, you guys, throw a really hard question at me so I can give it to Jackie. Heather Young says, how can we donate to Oxfam? Well, this is a 2-part answer. I'll start with what the immediate campaign is. Heather, you can go link on top of this, which is represent.com/Gillies. You can go and buy. I'm doing a T-shirt campaign in conjunction with Oxfam, and what we're doing is we're donating all proceeds to campaign against the largest refugee crisis in the world right now. Oh, signal's still damn strong.
This is where
what's that?
This is where the signal testing happens.
Okay, cool. So we're walking into it. And I'll let Jackie answer the other place you can donate to.
Yeah, you can also donate on the Oxfam website. So in the United States, that's oxfamamerica.org. But then we're also in many other countries around the world. So definitely look for ways that you can reach out and help.
God bless. Check it out. Wow. That's just great. Now it just looks like I'm scrolling on my phone, you know, which I like. Daniel. Hello from Romania, says Lala CM. Jackie, you are amazing, says Sue Kaysen.
Oh, thank
she
you.
Does. Demo. Did you design those shirts that you were selling? I did, with a lovely gentleman by the name of David Childs. You guys, check out where we are. So apparently you can drive across the span of this thing the settlement is like, they don't know exactly what the dimensions of it, but it's approximately 10 kilometers in one direction or another. But which is just staggering because hasn't the population like doubled in the last 10 months or so?
The population of this district of Yumbe has doubled. So the host community is around 250,000 people, and the refugees are just over that amount as well.
I got a Jackie question. Maria Mora Acosta says, does Habitat for Humanity partner with Oxfam? It seems the need for housing in Bidi Bidi is greater than the need here in the U.S.
Well, I'm afraid I actually don't know whether or not we partner for Habitat, but I do know that there are a lot of organizations focused on getting people shelter. And I think one of the things that I find really inspiring by this particular settlement is people are building their own homes. Like I said, they're really looking to kind of recreate their community as much as they can, try to get back to a sense of normalcy. More than anything, people want to go home, and the fact that they can't do that safely means that as much as possible they try to recreate that here. Even where we're walking right now, a business district like this will oftentimes pop up. We're about to get hit.
We're about to get run over. Here it comes.
It's not uncommon, for example, for a business community, like a business district like this, to pop up within a refugee settlement because people want to be able to go to the marketplace and kind of get back to some kind of normal way of life.
Hey, Sarah, let me ask you something practical. Do you think we've run out of road? Or should I walk all the way to these goats? By the way, goats, not an uncommon thing to see. We've, I don't think I've ever seen. Oxfam.
Let's go down and check out the other person.
Oh yeah, down that road? All right. I missed the street apparently. So check out the. Hey, can you talk about the solar panels that we can see here?
Yeah, sure. So there's no main electricity supply to where the settlement area is. So we've got solar panels here. There is a program where refugees, once they get their plot for settlement, can get access to small solar panels that they can then use for electricity supply. And these businesses are also providing access to electricity for people to go and charge their phones, charge all any electrical things that they might need.
There's a water check back here if you want to see it.
There's a water. Oh yeah, there's a water. Is that an Oxfam one? No.
No, but Sarah had mentioned, this is interesting, Sarah had mentioned that it's not quite as cost effective, but one of the ways that urgently water gets distributed throughout the settlement is through these water trucks. We're actually trying to move more towards that sustainable model where you have boreholes and we can reduce this, which is a little bit more of a costly and less sustainable measure.
I mean, some of our other friends have just arrived.
Do you guys want to meet Augustine?
Sure. This is also kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
That's it. Just keep going. What do you think? Or, oh, maybe I'll. Hey, buddy. Augustine.
Yes.
Say hello.
Hello.
This is our buddy.
Our buddy.
So, Augustine Augustine was part of a demonstration that we saw before for sanitation, right? For hygiene.
Yes. Need me do something?
Of course you can.
Okay. Washing hands.
Okay.
Washing hands.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, before you were discussing with us a little bit about the circumstances under which you sort of came to the settlement, and you mentioned that you were a teacher of some kind. Could you tell me what kind of teaching you did?
Yes. I'm called Augustine. From when I was a teacher, I started teaching in Rhino Marua, and that was in 1995 to 2009. Till I went back to South Sudan, Yei. There also I joined teaching in Emmanuel Model Grammar School, Yei County. Yeah, I have taught for about 21 years. Till 2016, that is where I come back again to Uganda, Yumbe district, as a refugee. As I talk now, I'm in Yumbe, in the reception center, I'm in John 2.
Hey, come with me for a walk. Come walk with me. Come with us, Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get you to walk me through here.
Okay. Yeah.
So tell me where I am. What's happening?
Let me start afresh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm called Augustine Guya.
No, you can't. Sorry, this is live, Augustine.
Yeah.
You can't start afresh. It's live. It's been received already. It's already happened.
Okay.
So it's not like a recording. It just happens live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell me where we are.
Now, as I talk now.
Yeah, let's where we are here. What is this? What am I looking at?
Yeah. As I talk now, I'm in the John 1.
Okay.
BD Reception Center.
So this is the reception center?
Yeah, this is the reception center, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it looks more like a market.
Yeah, this is the reception
It's a trading center.
This is where people are selling and buying. This is a trading center, but it is on the side of the reception center.
How long has the trading center been here?
This trading center, it was established since the refugees started coming here. It was in 2016 in April up to now. It is now expanding. People are just here. One.
Do you see many more people arriving each day? Or have the numbers started to go down?
Yeah. There are very many people who are also coming from other settlements to make business in this area here.
Now, tell me, are most of the inhabitants of Bidi Bidi, they're from South Sudan? Is that correct? Most of them are from South Sudan.
Yeah, the most of these refugees who are in the Bidi Bidi settlement, these are from South Sudan.
Okay.
Yeah, from South Sudan. These are all South Sudanese.
All the more reason why, we need the conflict to cease. I mean, something like 800,000 or so have been sort of inherited.
Yeah, the number here, it has reached to more than 200,000.
Yeah, this is 272,000 at this particular settlement, and 800,000 from the. Oh, you want to come off the street? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's Noah, by the way.
Nice to see you again. One thing that I wanted to say about this area that's so interesting and so important is a lot of these shops that you're seeing are actually from Ugandans, they're host community members.
I'm going to stop for 1 second. Look how cool this trick. Look how cool this trick is. Camera, and you can talk as you're talking about.
All right, cool.
And I'll
Perfect.
come back.
You don't have to look at my dump.
No, I can come back. I can come back.
So a lot of the shops that you're seeing were actually established by Ugandan host community members, and it just shows you they benefit Ugandans, they benefit refugees. That sort of symbiosis and the fact that refugees being here actually has a benefit, not just for them being able to escape their country, but also for the Ugandans. A really concrete economic value from it, which is another really good thing.
God, it feels so much better when Noah's around. It feels so much more articulate. What is happening in there? Is that like it's a movie theater? Yeah, check it out. There's like a movie theater over there. Whatever's playing, it sounds like it's pretty spirited. Yeah.
I would guess Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan.
I'm going to guess Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan too, but it's from the sounds of things. Augustine.
Yeah.
Tell me what's happening over here. What's happening over there?
That one is the hall for just football matches.
Oh, for football matches?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the hall where people can go and just pass time observing football matches.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And sometimes they can perform also sort of dances, just a short time dance.
Now, did somebody donate money in order to be able to build that and give the satellite dish there? Other people, or did the locals just construct it?
These are up by the rich. The rich are the ones who established.
Wow.
They come along with
That's unbelievable. What do you guys reckon? Should we turn around and go back?
Yeah.
Let's turn around and go back. Yeah. There are many different areas, and they have sort of different levels of integration, sort of contingent on when they landed in the settlement. And so there's many sort of different varieties of look and feel depending on where you are in this gigantic settlement. But unfortunately, because the signal's only here, we're restricted here. Not that it isn't marvelous, it's just that was why we took so damn long to get to. So again, I apologize. Anything to add while we?
Yeah, one thing that I wanted to update on is some. The video yesterday, you would have seen a really touching scene, a really difficult scene. A woman came up to us carrying her newborn baby, and she saw us there, and she thought we might be able to help. And it really took us completely by surprise. The good news is that we were able to help. As soon as we finished talking with her, some of our team members took her to the great folks at Medical Teams International, MTI. They were able to look at her baby, who's in perfect health. They signed her up for the assistance that she needs as a new mother. That's soap and blankets and all these types of goods that she needs. and they also enrolled her and her children in the feeding program. So just bumping into her in that way was, meant the difference between her getting assistance or not. Sometimes it's easy for people to fall through the cracks or not go through the process exactly right. So bit of good news that Oxfam team and MTI team were able to make a good news story out of that. So really happy to see that happen. Just want to let you all know.
That's awesome, man. All right. Let's see if there's any cool questions. Scrolling through questions. Salt Jackie with something. What's that? Look what you're doing. You're off, you guys. Hello from Belgium. Says a name I can't pronounce. Even though it's 12:40 a.m. in Australia, I'm watching you. Thank you, Australia, US. Cara Michelson Pierce says, us Scots are proud of our girl out there helping people and doing good.
Thank you.
Cara Michelson Pierce says, she is such an inspiring woman.
Thank you.
She's a miracle worker.
Also, shy of the camera sometimes.
She's a little shy of the camera, but which is surprising because she's so awesome. How can we help donate? Look at the link. Hit the link on this, and we welcome and love all of your generous donations for what you're doing. Hello from Jersey. You guys rock. Let me see what we got. I see a rainbow, said somebody. I wish I could. Oh, whoa! Somebody saw a rainbow. Check it out. There is actually there is a rainbow. Nice spotting.
There is a cell tower at the end of the rainbow.
It says Beth Quinn has written thunder and rainbow behind you guys. God bless your efforts. Watching from Texas, how can I help? Hit on the link. Hit on the link, Heather Young. Thank you so much. I'll take you to the site where I'm selling t-shirts. All the donations are going to go directly to Oxfam, who are the warriors in their campaign against the atrocities committed against these wonderful refugees. Did you watch our video? All right. What do you think?
Guys, we're so happy that you're watching with us, that you're here with us. Tomorrow we're going to be doing this again, hopefully from a different location, trying to get some more views of the settlement so you can see how people are living in their homes. I'm sure you've mentioned the difference a little bit of time makes for people to settle with the right kind of support, the ingenuity people have, the amazing things they can do if they have the right kind of assistance. We've been passing tailors and butchers and barber shops, farmers, people really making do with what they have, and they just need to be able to have that kind of support. But really, they just want to go home, right? No matter how good, no matter how much they can establish themselves here, home is home. They always keep saying home is home, and we just need to have a political resolution. There's not going to be any other solution for them to be able to go home. A lot of these guys were displaced already before. They were someone grew up here, they went to school here. A lot of the guys who speak really good English is because they were here, and now they're back yet again.
Look at this stuff. Oh, we should get off the street. Yeah, we just. Well, thank you, Noah. Noah rules. So, guys, like, you know, obviously, like, I'm committed to getting you guys purchasing the t-shirts so that I can raise as much money as possible. But the more important message from this is generating a conversation. We need to be talking about this as much as possible. We need to be talking about what's happened here because, unfortunately, these people that they don't have the requisite voice. You know. Should we make our way back to the cars? You know?
Yeah. Our amazing partners, C4 just passed by.
Oh.
Great organization, Uganda, absolutely on the front lines of this response. They and other Ugandan groups were the first responders when people started crossing the border in huge numbers, and they just passed by. They're growing and going from strength to strength. Oxfam's approach, as you probably heard, is supporting and bringing up the local organizations that are doing the work, not parachuting aid in. And those, just to see those guys working on a Sunday just shows you what good work you're doing. How good you're doing.
It's incredible how many organizations are here, like, giving their time. Again, talk about us. If you can't make a donation, then I urge you, I beseech you, like, talk about what we're doing here, because talking about what we're doing here creates a conversation, and that conversation is the thing that's going to heal this. I mean, ultimately, what we're looking at here is a conflict that has just pushed 1/10 of the population of an entire country out of their homes. You know, they've been flung from this. If we do not talk about this, if we don't discuss this, then this will never. And it can't. This kind of news cannot be at the mercy of flippant news. It cannot be at the mercy of fragmented and schizophrenic news. It cannot be at the mercy of base and trivial news. These are people, and they're suffering, and they're lining up for water and for basic sanitation and for food, and if we do not help them, then nobody else will. So look, I know it seems like a distant thing. I know it seems like somebody else's issue. I know it seems like somebody else's problem, but it's not their problem, it is our problem. And unless we start to actually represent them, then we're not going to do anything at all. So with that, call to arms. I'm going to bid you all adieu. And everybody, shall we say farewell? Farewell from Noah.
Until next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Farewell from Melissa, Sarah, hi. Jackie, and there's Esther. You're kicking us over there. Tomorrow you are getting involved. Tomorrow you're getting involved. Or tomorrow you're going to get both barrels from Esther.
And a new location tomorrow as well.
New location? Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, guys. See you later.